I had some thoughts about Tyler Perry's new movie with Kelly Rowland, Mea Culpa, or My Fault. Culpa means fault. Uh, and I'm look, if I'm giving it, let's just say one out of five. Okay, 1 to 5. I give it a strong 4. Okay, I give it a strong 4. I'm gonna tell you one thing I did not like. The lady that played her mama. Look, I from the let me just say this. Spoilers, all right? If you haven't watched the movie, don't watch this video and come back later, okay? But let me tell you something, all right? The movie started off with them in therapy. Her and her husband in therapy, all right? They're trying to work things out, okay? And I didn't think, she talked about her mother-in-law, okay? She said that her mother-in-law, the type of loyalty that her son and love that her husband has for his mama, she's never seen before. And I instantly thought, well, how bad can it be? How bad can he love his mama? Because, you know, some dudes really love their mama, okay? They go off of every word that their mama say, all right? And I was like, how bad can it be? Until they got into that restaurant. And the fact that her mama invited his ex, not only invited his ex, but made his ex sit next to him. And his wife sit all the way at the end of the table with her sister-in-law, who was her best friends, which I see why they're best friends now, okay? Because they like the same type of dudes, okay? Well, it's not a spoiler anymore because you shouldn't be here if you haven't watched the movie. Anyways, so turns out they both slept with the same painter, okay? This painter guy is a deviant, okay? As my wife said, no, this dude is a deviant, all right? And he probably killed everybody. And I was like, you gotta let him live, okay? You gotta let the lawyers do the work, all right? And we see in the movie why, okay? Because the DA was pissed, right? That, oh boy, the painter slept with his wife, okay? Which you'll see at the end of the movie, all right? You'll see it at the end of the movie. Anyways, so not only did this painter dude sleep with his lawyer, which was Kelly, okay, but he slept with the DA's wife, who was her best friend, all right? And the whole time, everybody was making it seem like the mama had cancer, okay? And they all made it up. They made the whole thing up. They made the whole thing of her mama, which made me not like her even more because I feel like it was her plan. I feel like she did it just so that she can, you know, see her son win being mayor. All right? So that's what made me hate the mama even more. So I didn't like the mama. All right? So that's why I gave it a 4 out of a 5. The other things I didn't like was like, why did we have to have all that extra sex, okay, in the movie, Tyler? Can you tell me, Tyler, why we got to do all that? Okay? I don't understand why we got to do all that. Tyler Perry, why do we got to do all that? Anyways, so that first scene where he's walking out of his apartment and he goes to this club, and as soon as Kelly gets into this club, you see her. You see all the sex going on. Why do we need to do that, Tyler Perry? Okay? We don't really need to do all that. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't like all that. The paint sex, okay, whatever. It's pretty messy, right? She still had paint on her the next morning. I don't know, maybe if it was washable paint or not. Maybe it was. But anyways, it was all right. The other thing I didn't like, okay, I don't like the fact. I don't like the fact, okay, that these black women gotta always go through a struggle. Okay, case in point. All right, at the end of the movie, Kelly finds out that it was all a plot, okay, to get old boy in jail because he had slept with his brother-in-law, who was a DA's wife. Okay, she got the same painter's dang-a-lang that Kelly got. Okay, and they made up the whole cancer thing to get rid of, Kelly. I don't like the fact that she was fighting for her life. Okay, she hits old boy in the head with a pan. He drops the gun. What does she do? She runs to try to open the door. No, pick up the gun and shoot him. I don't understand. Not only that, okay? Not only that, she goes off to the Dominican Republic because she wants out of the case because she done slept with this client of hers, all right? And she goes to Dominican Republic to try and relax and get it out of her head. And she sees the girl who everybody thought that the painter had murdered in the movie. Okay? Now, Kelly, you're a strong black woman. You telling me you couldn't catch this lady, okay, who was minding her business as a janitor at a hotel, okay? You couldn't catch her. You let her spray you with bleach and throw your phone on the ground. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I think that the ending was rushed. I feel like Kelly could have caught her. Okay, and I know in the movie her name is Mea, but I'm gonna call her Kelly because that's what her mama named her, right? But yeah, that's my take. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's your it's your typical Tyler Perry movie. Black women struggling, bearing the burden. I did like the one scene where old boy had lost his job, and I think it was probably on purpose. Now that I think about it, he lost his job. He got high. He was an anesthesiologist. He got high off of the anesthesia. He got fired. He ain't got no job. She's been supporting him for 6 months. Okay. And all of a sudden, she's working the case with the painter guy, and he's like, "You ain't doing it." And she's like, "What? Hold up, cuz. Hold on. Let me go to the bill drawer. All right, because all black people got a bill drawer. Okay, well, that's where we put all our bills. You open up the drawer, you got bills, outstanding bills, all that. Okay, water bill, all that. She went to the drawer. She said, "Pick one." There was about 10 bills in there. She said, "Pick one before you tell me what I ain't and am gonna do." I did like that. Okay, fellas, let me just tell you something. All right. If you ain't got no job, if you ain't helping pay the bills, okay, if you ain't doing none of that, you could be the head of whatever, but you ain't the head of that household. Okay? You can't tell her. You can't tell her what and what not to do because she's the one paying the bills. All right? Now, I know he was in rehab. Okay? He was trying to do right. But it was 6 months. It was 6 months and he ain't got no job. He put that family in a predicament. Okay? So now, if you really want to say it was his fault. It was his fault that she cheated on him. Okay? She always wanted a man that was spontaneous. All right? And now she goes to this strong black man. Now I'm not condoning cheating. Okay? Please don't take that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that it did not help that he was out of a job for 6 months and wasn't working and doing none of that. And she had to take on this client who she found attractive. Okay? A dark-skinned brother who she found attractive. All right? He was a painter. He was confident. All right? He was confident. He was a freak. Anyways, so I don't know what to tell you. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I think I don't know if this is Kelly's first role. as a lead, but she did all right for her first time. But like I was saying, it's a typical Tyler Perry movie. I don't like. Where was their daddy? Where was their daddy? That's the question I want to know. Like, okay, you guys are obviously mixed. Okay, you got a white mama and a black daddy. Where was your daddy? Why is it that the only movie that pretty much shows strong men as fathers was Daddy's Little Girls? Daddy's Little Girls. That was a good movie. Daddy's Little Girls. But he had nobody. Gabrielle Union. Oh, which brings me to this point. My wife said that Gabrielle Union probably could have played that role that Kelly did better. Maybe. What do y'all think? Do you think she would have been better, Gabrielle Union? So, anyways, but yeah, I need answers, Tyler Perry. Like, I watched House of Pain, and I've watched Meet the Browns. I haven't watched any other shows like The Oval, Sisters, and all that other stuff, which, you know, from what I see are pretty good. People like them. But I need strong male roles. Like, is he the only one doing the writing? I need strong male roles, Tyler Perry. Because if that was the case, then those brothers in this Mea Culpa, okay, in Mia's fault, they wouldn't have been soft like that. Okay, they wouldn't have been soft like that and treating their strong black queens the way they did. That's my take. That's my take on the movie. So let me know. Let me know what you think. This is my first, movie review or whatever while doing this. This is how I do my mustache, okay? Nobody likes hair going across the mustache. All right, so you smile. It died on me. I'm gonna have to charge it up. But that's what you do. You go across the lip. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I don't want to have to be no mustache. See? But I gotta go a little bit higher. But I'm trying to do this on my phone, so yeah, I ain't trying to mess up my mustache, all right? So yeah, that was my movie review of Mea Culpa. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right? Peace.